whistle, shout, cheer for Christian Heinstein.
Hello. Hello. Okay, this scares the shit out of me. You know, like when you're about to have sex for the first time, but not the very first time, like the first time in a while, or the first time with someone new, like the first time up the bum, Keenan, Sebastiano. Okay, it's like, it's exciting and you like it and you know you're gonna enjoy it and you can't wait, but also it's mal. You're sweating and you're beavering and you're like can't think straight and everything's going all over the place. And then on top of that, if you're like an overweight 30-year-old, not from Cape Town, gay guy in Cape Town, the opportunities to have these kind of interactions are so far and few in between that you turn into a genie sometimes or the other. It's like, if a man happens to come along who wants to stroke your lamp 2 times, then you come. And then the only wish he makes is for another man and 3 more minutes. So it's scary, okay? And I started doing this whole comedy thing because I enjoy it and I like it and all that things. And when someone tells me to do it for 7 minutes and they think I'll last, I'm like, okay, let's go. I've got the jokes. I prepared for 13. I think I'm very cool. And then after 1.5, I run out of breath and I'm like sweaty and all my jokes are done and I'm like, woo, thank you guys. Thank you all for coming and I'm pulling out now. So that is how much this makes me panic, okay? It really gets to me. And until a few weeks ago where someone asked me to do a set at like a weed dispensary where there's no tannies, that's where he can have dacha. And I thought that's like the easiest Joel in the world. I mean, as almal dacha rook, they will laugh at a potato. It's yes, I will do it. That sounds like a great time. I myself like to indulge in the activities. So I show up, you know, I enjoy myself, the comedy night starts and it goes very bad. Like it's not a great time, you know, it's sort of touch and go. They get heckled quite a lot, the comedians really suffer, it's like an interaction later, it becomes a discussion, almost like when Joe tries and tells jokes, you know, everybody wants to say something back. It's a joke. And the one girl even leaves the mic there and she walks out. She leaves the building. She's like, gone. So I'm like, okay. In between each comedian, I just go, okay, I'm gonna, rook nog and rook nog and rook nog and rook nog. I need to be more funny than they are. And eventually I walk up and it's my turn and I like tell my jokes and nobody's heckling me and people are sort of laughing at my jokes and I'm thinking, okay, it's okay, I'm doing all right. And I remember walking off there at the end of the night and I was feeling super confident. Like for the first time since I did comedy, I remembered my jokes and I felt like, oh my God, I made it. And so a few days later I did another night and I invited friends over, not just the 2-person quota, but actual friends coming to come watch. And my mom was here and I was like walking around here thinking I'm the big toti. And after that, I saw the guy from the weed night again and I asked him, when are you doing this again? It sounds so cool, I enjoyed it so much. And he's like, no. He got a written warning because of the shitty comedy and the shitty comedians he had and the shitty show. And I'm like, oh my God. So that was 3 days ago and now I'm back here, back to square one, feeling horrible about myself. So if anybody, Heinrich, wants to rub my lamp later and make a wish, then I can drive over with a smile on my face for 5 minutes. I mean, everybody wins. Anyway, the one thing I've realized since I started doing comedy is I've had to say a lot quite a few times. Quite a few times. Especially to my dad. Shame, the poor guy. I love him, I love him so much, but I just love talking about him, you know? When I grew up, my dad and I we never had a good relationship, we never got along well. It was nie regtig maatjies nie. And as I grew older, when I moved to Cape Town and further away from him, I realized, wow, I'm starting to love him even more. And I started just like small messages every now and again. I would send him a WhatsApp, I love you. Became closer. It became more frequent. By now it's daily. Guys, I can't go a day without telling my dad I love him. And it's not because he became a better dad or because he did something. It's not because I did something. It's just, I noticed that every time when I tell him I love him, he pays 1,000 rand into my bank account. So I love my dad. I told him today he's paying for dinner tonight because I loved him today. Alright, anyway, that's me. I'm sweating, I'm out of breath. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for coming and I'm pulling out, guys.